Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Down. The Ravens able to get to him. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
There's a flag.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. From the 31, Hurts.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Gordon. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. But first down, Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He'll get this out wide to Penny. There he goes, left side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 18-yard touchdown.
You want to load up niggas, let me know, bro. You don't do all that talking in 24, bro. Talking, man. You've been doing a lot of talking lately, my boy. You better get your game up, my boy. You're not fucking with me, boy.
To kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raven offense.
Have you played me at 24, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Deficit
See,
here
too
in
much
one
talking.
possession game. Not much time
Too much
left,
talking for
obviously.
me,
We'll
buddy.
see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Too much talking for me,
Throwing
buddy.
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They called out a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score. And now off to the races, down the right side. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room.
Hey, tell Jay, don't talk, load up, bro. All that talking is nonsense. Nigga, load up. Load up while I'm live. Like, what's up? Hey, Jay, somebody bring Jay to the board, man. Where he at? Tell his pussy ass, stop fucking talking and load the fuck up.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one score. Now the lead has already changed hands. This offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for us.
What's guarding him, boy?
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Inside handoff, Penny. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42. They'll drop to throw.
Whoa.
And this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Eagles first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
That's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Penny.
And
he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, 26 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. He may go. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now Hurts changing up the play. On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Flush to his right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 16-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Hey, good game, bro.
And the point after.
One and done. Good game.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Eagles 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Really, this cannot be happening. This is like watching paint dry.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 1.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Eagles 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with it. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty simple.
Who is Willie Beeman? Why is you in here, Rich in here supporting me? You asked me for a game, and then you asked Rich for a game. Like, why y'all don't leave content creators alone, bro, and they just be cheating? They just be chilling, bro. Niggas be just chilling, bro. And y'all niggas be doing that shit.
No.
All the fucking time.
Disrespectful.
No. 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 Yeah, they hold. Hold the shit out of you.
They hold you.
Hold the shit out of you.
That's a bold. It's all good. That's not. Throw it.
I am.
Throw it.
P.I. P.I.
Yeah, I'm my ass.
I'm having fun with you now. I'm having fun with you now. You're fun. I'm having fun with you now. Man, you only down west. This shit over with.
You think so, huh? You think so? Come on. What you gonna do? Have fun with it. Throw it.
Put him in the spin cycle.
Why you spin like a fucking grandmother? That's rude.
Hold it. Well, all right, watch this, Grandma. Watch this then, Grandma.
Watch what?
Watch this then, Grandma. Watch this then, Grandma.
Is he that's the end of his career?
Come here, Grandma.
If that's it, go ahead.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
I guarantee you won't play me. Who are you? You meat munching so much in the chat, fool, that it's terrible.
It's you guys in Super Bowl. That's why. It's you guys in Super Bowl.
That's a die. That's a die.
It's easy in here. It's you guys in Super Bowl. It'll be the only game you guys get me Eagles this year.
I appreciate everybody in the building. Shout out to C-Mac, though. I had to get that 50 for, it started off a little bad, though. Come here! Oh!
I've been rocking with me since day one.
See, they don't know that. They don't know that.
No, they don't.
That's something they don't, you know, a lot of people, you know, they don't be knowing that.
What you doing with your boys?
Pig.
Come on. Come on.
Pig. Look at this bitch at begging. What you here begging so much for, bro? Nigga begging like a motherfucker. Begging ass. Begging ass.
Crazy.
Begging ass
Don't
motherfucker.
show no support.
No support.
What do you think? People are just gonna fucking let you play for free?
Don't even want to support a nigga.
No, nothing. Just want their fucking 50 minutes of fame.
Oh, it's a pig.
Oh, he's wide though.
Shit. Bitch! Man! You said, ooh, because you know he was finna get hurt, didn't you?
No, I said, oh, he's wide.
Yeah, he wide open. He finna get his ass toe up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing. Prescott. And he is caught by Lamb. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this 1st drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to find and he lost the football.
Come on, why they ran away from the ball?
From a defensive perspective,
That's the point of the strip, bro.
realize the ball is loose.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. This one swung out to Vaughn. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook, and they showed it to us right there on the first drive.
The extra point up and go. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. In motion left, Flowers. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. On second down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare, it is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take...
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay,
You next, Latrell.
because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford.
You
I
next.
can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Vaughn. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
6 minutes, y'all.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He's to the 15, and he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 8. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Pollard.
Oh, God.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, an 80-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. It's caught by OBJ. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Right there.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give to Pollard running left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now they send a man in motion right. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Prescott.
He had to run the bag.
Touchdown. Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets them this time for the sack. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott off play action. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of look at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Prescott to throw on 4th.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck is they doing?
Take him down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there, but a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
They'll be on the way.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's got a touchdown, Cowboys.
You got the momentum, bro. I think you're going to go.
First half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute.
Bro, we'll load up again and I'll beat you, bro. I ain't worried about that. You got to take
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion. This time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you created a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Shit.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Shit.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson now off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure. Pressure again, and down he goes again. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Flush, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already.
Run it back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Cooks will come in motion right. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. 25 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Prescott on 1st down. And that's complete to Cooks. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now a running play here with Lamb. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down and 7. And there's Cooks in motion right. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
You're getting paid for.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
There's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run left with Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. This defense tough to run against, and those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
On play action, Prescott.
Don't do that. This ass. Who's the fucking defense up, bro? Man, shit like that, boy, not getting there. Come on, bro. Look at the safety. Look at the safety glitching out. Oh, man, that nigga got the goalpost on some crazy
getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they'd put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here's Jacobs.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. In that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Cooks motions to the left.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to find Gallup here complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
Know that line ain't coming.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. Now a give here to Pollard. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 30 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Push. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. And we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Cooks will come in motion right. A second down throw for Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, good leg.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
He was not like passing.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The kick by Carlson is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And they'll accept that penalty.
They take that head.
The roughing the kicker called on fourth down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10.
Myers in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, come on.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Jacobs.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Final play of the half, Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
And even 100 yards on the ground here for Jacobs. And this is a 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Myers in motion right. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
To throw is Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping in for a loss.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Play action, Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. But a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they earn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick by Carlson is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And they're going to speed things up here.
And there's Cooks in motion right.
Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Second down, Prescott.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
What are you doing?
Well, now they'll try the end around. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth.
Oh, man. Come on. You keep going in and out route.
Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Prescott.
Ooh.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Prescott yet again.
Look at that.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Prescott.
Oh, my God. Pick it off. What is he doing? He's so slow.
The Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Prescott to throw it.
So they so slow. I can't play with this team, bro. The defense is like slow reacting, bro. They're too slow. Bro, that's a pick all day, bro. The safety took so long to react to the ball, bro. D-line getting pressed back. They ain't doing shit.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. 23 yards the pickup there. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
Well, they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify.
Why they didn't right stop when he cut up?
Game, but of course, that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Garoppolo's going to change the play. And they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Down to about the 23. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
Here we go. 11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. The open man here, Renfro. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, here comes Jacobs. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Why you let that man run all down your defense like that, bro?
They get one more as the extra point's up and good.
You
And it
don't
might
beat
seal
shit
the
all
deal
down
as
your
that
back,
makes
man.
it a two-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Another
Good
extra
game,
point
bro.
opportunity here.
You thought you was like that, I'll beat you with the Raiders.
And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a two-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
What? Take that ball away from me, man.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott.
Look how slow they are to react,
He's
bro.
got him in, complete.
Easily slow.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Here's Dak. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Prescott. This is caught. It's close. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a give to Jenkins running right. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
To picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the Packers' electric quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Packers and the Falcons, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play.
They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season.
Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. The Packers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And right now they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
He's able to find Norton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I pinned the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a Packers touchdown. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll find the ball complete.
That's good for 28 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Sometimes.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there. On the finals. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That one was thrown into the end zone when they made a play on the ball. It was actually tipped up in the air, and that's not ideal for anyone on defense because what you're ordinarily taught is to knock the ball down towards the ground, almost like a volleyball.
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed.
Holding offense.
And they get the guard, John Runyon. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They'll set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll stick with a passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll fight his tight end here, DeGuara.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16.
That's complete to Wicks.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the 1st half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So we have...
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers all set to go again. That means we'll...
Back to throw now on 1st down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd and 15. Lorenzo Carter in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets that one complete to Wicks. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. On play action, they'll throw. Still going inside the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to throw here. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing him to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And his kick here is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And his guys are going to get the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Will find the ball complete. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second and 9 now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right down Broadway. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final second. Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So for Green Bay, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And
Whoa.